pick up our case with all of you. Where would you like to be for your review? Or where would you like to be heading?
What time of the day did we leave off the last session? I guess it probably...
We left the police station.
Yeah, it was like the afternoon when you're leaving the police station.
Yeah,
why don't we grab dinner somewhere?
We ended after the looking into the samples using their lab, and then we had planned to
Shane did a look around.
We had planned to go check on the hunters from the previous night.
Yeah, why don't we just recap in the car?
Okay.
Yeah, we can recap in the car on the way out to the two hunters' house.
All right, you're in the car, leaving the city proper, and heading out to check on those two hunters. I can't recap. I'm not in the car.
No. I'm reading my notes to see where it was kind of worth starting the recap.
Yofi?
I heard some voices.
You did. That's the first notes I have.
Yeah.
And
I looked.
I tried to point out the voices to you guys, like, see if you guys could hear it as well. You're like, nope, you're crazy.
Yep.
Did not.
And there was another former FBI agent I worked with who kept saying that he was seeing a robot, which is what Yofi said she had saw, was a robot and a alien-like person in a mirror. So I had I wrote down his name somewhere. Miles. I had Miles I called him to try to pull the records from Brandon Steele, who was the other FBI agent who started hallucinating a robot and people talking. And I also tried to tried to see if we were like working on a similar type case, but we weren't, because Brandon's case was looking into a person who had died and then was being sighted, so it was more like ghost sightings instead of whatever the fuck we're dealing with here.
Yeah, we got some messages from someone saying that they found me.
That was the previous session. That was how the previous session went. Yofi got a call saying that.
Frank?
Oh no, wait. Yofi just got a call with chittering on the other end before it hung up. But Shane, when you looked at after Yofi told us that you went and looked back at the hotel camera video recordings and saw that the car had been flashing Morse code at the same time you got that call. And then I think once we decoded that, overnight message says, they found me, can't win again, ranch, midnight.
Right. So that's our motivation for going to the ranch. We determined that the motel owner is selling drugs, and that was why he gave us access to the camera footage. We went and used the lab, met the tech Frank, who was the nicest guy that we've met there. And Yofi did.
Frank was awesome.
On some of the substances that we took samples of, learned that it does not react well to cold, and we were able to commandeer some liquid nitrogen.
Yeah. But before we did those tests, when we were talking with Hilda on the way in, she seemed really off. She was talking about the bodies that had been in the trees, but those were never actually found, and they never actually saw them the previous night.
Correct.
She was saying that there was only 3 people missing, which is different than what she had told me the night before, that she was going to get a list for me of all of the people who had gone missing recently. And now she backtracked and said there's only 3. And she also told us she was at a dinner with the mayor last night that was going on at the same time she was at the crime scene with us.
Right. So we determined there may be some kind of changelings or people that
She's
can
lying.
shapeshift.
She
Or
was one of the
shapeshift.
creatures, or she has a twin. Those are
Or-
options.
All 3. Plus another one that we haven't thought of yet. But yeah, then we tested the slime on a bunch of different things. Low oxygen content. It thickens to a skin-like material under heat. Under even more heat, gains pores and hairs. Had a similar chemical makeup to hand soap or gelatin. That's what I have written down. We were talking to Frank. He told us that there were 5 people missing, one of which was near the state line and was a traveling salesman by the name of Arthur Thomas, who was missing about a month ago. Arthur Thomas was also the name of the salesman that Yofi had met in the museum,
Yep.
and was also the business card that we found at the scene of that crashed car. Or the discarded clothes, one of the 2.
I think as you guys
That
are
night.
getting into these clues, you should also try getting a little more into character.
Okay.
I think that might help with dot connection.
We definitely know that the police department is trying to cover something up. I wasn't able to find anything in their records room. It looks like
Yeah.
they're trying to hide these cases. I don't know.
Well, she's
At least
involved.
someone is trying to hide them.
And Hilda's definitely left off the other 2 people that Frank told us about. The Arthur Thomas and then just that old transient person that wandered off into the woods
Yeah.
about 3 weeks ago.
I'm concerned we're not going to find the hunters when we get here.
I'm not so sure either.
Let's make sure to use the information I gathered about the locations of the police cars so we avoid them on the way to the ranch.
You could do that if you wanted.
Yeah.
Make a shared wits or wisdom and study test against a target number of 20.
Can I help them with it?
You could help them to drop it to 14 if you wanted. But
I
you
would like
wouldn't be adding a roll anymore.
That's fine. I'm not good at that roll at all. I feel like 6 is better than I would contribute anyway.
I got an 8.
I got a 13.
Nice.
You dropped it
21.
to 14, 21. Okay.
21.
Uh-huh.
Quite a crit, but good job. Yeah, you guys are able to navigate the roads. The late afternoon is causing the sun, which is kind of glowing this yellowish red hue, to fall behind the canyon slopes slowly in the distance. You can hear activity picking up, even back in the city, as the nighttime starts to take over and hunters take to the woods again, looking for cryptids. You guys pull up outside of the address. There's a rusted mailbox that looks like over the years it's been slowly leaning farther and farther to the left and eventually is going to fall. And behind it, down a gravel path, you can see the silhouette of what looks like a large, fairly decrepit farmhouse home.
Be careful where you park a Stax. This Mazda 626 doesn't have four-wheel drive.
Is this... Does this look like it's a lived-in home?
Maybe it doesn't look like decrepit, like it's not fenced off or anything, but it's definitely not well taken care of. And a lot of the people out here don't have very much money,
So probably not highly unusual.
Does the
Do we
mailbox
see
come?
the truck?
Yeah.
Yes, you do see their truck down at the end of the gravel path, parked near the building.
Yeah. Is
Okay.
there a name on the mailbox?
Yeah, it says Talbot.
Which was the last name of one of the hunters, I think.
Yeah, I just didn't remember, so I was trying to.
Or maybe we didn't get last names for them.
I don't think you did.
All right.
I
Got a
hope
lot
you
of
didn't,
other
'cause I just
last
made that
names.
up off the top of my head. So
Yeah, it says Malcolm
Yeah.
and Buford.
yeah,
Yeah, so
it stands
Malcolm
to reason
and
one of
Buford
them might
Talbot.
last names might be Talbot.
It's
Yeah, or
it's
they could be
definitely a
brothers.
hyphenated last name. It's Buford Talbot.
Yeah. Alright,
yeah,
what are you guys
I'll drive up to the house.
doing? Okay. You pull up out front of the house. There's no lights on.
Shall we knock?
I'll get out. Yeah, I'll get out and go knock on the door.
Sure, is
grab-
everyone hopping out and following?
Yeah, I'm grabbing my flashlight.
Yeah, go ahead and make wisdom study tests for me. This is against the target number. Highest target number possible is 12.
Can't get anywhere near 12.
Got a 7.
I got a 7.
6.
There's definitely like the flood of lights from the front of your vehicle bathe over the truck. One of the things you notice about the truck is it looks like all the tires are flat. Also, it looks like the front door might be partially ajar.
All right, I'm gonna draw my weapon. Put the flashlight underneath it and start to
Yeah,
go towards the
does
door.
it? I'm gonna go look at the
Behind Shane.
truck. Is there anything else different about the truck?
You can see that there's like some stuff spilled over the seats. You also notice that the keys have been left in the ignition. The window's partially down. The door's like unlocked. And as you get closer, you realize that it looks like the tires have been slashed to you.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing I couldn't really tell like how recently they were slashed though by any means.
Not with your roll.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll draw my weapon and I'll kind of motion to
There
the
aren't
two
like
of them.
there aren't like cobwebs and stuff growing on the tires.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just got moved here and then got slashed.
Yeah. Is there dust like? No, I
mean
guess
there's
it wouldn't-
dirt and debris all over them.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say that wouldn't really help.
Crappy
Yeah,
roads, yeah.
Yeah.
But like you can tell that it hasn't been parked here for like weeks on end because
Right.
it's not like grown over or anything.
right. Okay. Yeah, I'll draw my gun too, and I'll motion for the two of them.
I should be
Tire
already
slashed.
kind of. Yeah, I'll like point at the doorway and go. Should I identify myself, Dax? Can I see
I'll nod
anything
my
when I shine
head
the
yes,
flashlight
I
through the
guess.
crack under? All right, so I'll yell into the jar door.
I mean-
FBI.
Yeah, there's like large windows and stuff too. You can flash your lights into if you want.
Okay,
It's like a
I'll-
big farmhouse.
I'll flash it through and then I'll yell, FBI. Is there anybody in the house?
No response. When you flash the light through the big windows and then through the glass that's like inlaid in the wood of the front door, the light like flashes through how it's hanging partially open, and you definitely see what looks like a body on the floor in the hall.
That's cause to enter the premises without. I'm gonna like tap the door with my foot. I'm just keeping my gun into the entryway and kind of push the door open a little bit more.
As he starts pushing in the doorway, Dax, you would definitely be like noticing and identifying that there's probably a back door to this place, and you guys don't have like all your points covered.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go around to the back side.
Okay.
Try and run around.
Do you wrap around the left or the right side of the building? It's probably pretty equidistant to the door. Back door.
I'm gonna wrap around to the left, and I'm gonna yell out to Yofi, and I'm gonna motion to go around to the right.
Okay. So you see both of them start moving around the house as you're pushing through the doorway. As soon as your sole hits the floor of the wood, you know you're standing in blood.
Oh. And
it's not just like a trail of blood. It's like his body must be mangled to the point that like he's literally lost like
all of his blood.
All of his blood.
Okay, wow.
As you flash the light, do you move closer to the corpse? There's also a door off to your right that looks like it leads to a dining room.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at the body, make sure that he's dead. I assume based on the blood that he is. And then I'll shine into the dining room.
As you shine the flashlight into the dining room, you see what looks like a shape. It's humanoid. It almost reminds you of like a robot that you'd see like in a kid's sci-fi movie. It's standing maybe 3 feet off the ground with a head much too large for what looks like a mechanical body, but still strangely organic looking fingers and toes.
It doesn't look like a toy, though. It looks like...
No. It's like shifting and moving and like digging through something. It's like standing on the dining room table, digging through a bag.
FBI! Stop moving!
It shifts and it turns and it looks at you, and you see 2 large, glass-covered, deep black eyes, pupilless, just like the night with no stars. As you say that, the 2 of you push through the back door. You've met on the other side. You're pushing through the back door, and you can see this strange alien-like figure shifting around.
What in the cosplay? Get on the ground!
And it shifts back, and with this very quick, almost elegant-like speed, you see the bag get zipped up and thrown all over its shoulder, and it leaps off of the table, and it scurries around behind the bar. Like it's ducking for cover from you.
Okay, I'm gonna rotate it around. Are they coming in from the other side yet?
Yeah, so they're kind of like coming in from the opposite direction now.
I'll yell over to them. We've got some over here behind the bar!
Circle around, I'll go the other way.
Yep, I come around the bar too.
Your trio wraps around the 2 sides of this bar. And you see this small form. It shifts briefly. It looks back and forth, and you can see like the glass like ocular rims. They're almost like there's like these brief moments where they like intensify down to a point and then open again as they see the guns. And then
Drop the bag.
You see the bag drop. But as it slips the bag off of its body, it disappears.
Is the bag still there?
Yep.
I look up at Yofi. Was that the robot that you saw?
No.
Well, whatever it was after what's in that bag.
Well, let's see what it was gathering then.
All right, I'll cover you. And I'm going to start scanning the rest of the room to make sure nothing else is...
Make wisdom study tests for me against a target number of 16.
Ooh. Can I help Shane kind of scan around the room?
Yeah, you want to like keep him focused or something?
Yeah. So that means, Shane, you get to reroll 1s.
Oh, I just rolled a 1. Sweet.
11. And it's easy for you, so it'll be 14 instead of 16.
Well, that was clutch, because I re-rolled and got a 7 now. But I would have just had a 5.
I mean,
Better than
Better.
Yeah, pass fail.
What'd you get?
I got a 7.
Well, you need to hit a 13 when he made it easy. So
Oh shoot! All right.
none of you notice what I was looking
Anything.
for.
Yeah.
Scanning the room, it appears empty. Yofi, as you kneel down and you slowly unzip the duffel bag, you see inside what looks like various harvested car parts and electronics, like wires and.
Does it seem like it's anything gathered for a purpose, or just a bunch of random bits, as far as I can tell?
Make a wits study test for me. It's a target number of 10. Don't forget about momentum, guys.
You want to use momentum?
15.
It does feel purposeful to you. The wires are bundled and segregated by different types. It feels planned.
Well, it looks like they're gathering a bunch of various components for something. They're all... It looks like there's some sort of patterns here that they've been compiling them with. I don't know what the purpose would be, but they don't have the pieces anymore.
Yeah, it disappeared though. You saw it disappear, right? That
Its disappearance
I
was
did.
noticeable. Yes.
I look up at Dax. Have you ever seen anything like that, Dax?
No, can't say
Disappeared
that I
robot.
have.
Wait. These look like car parts. We should get back to our car. If it's harvesting car parts, it might be at ours.
Not the
Yeah.
66. He turns around.
I'll run back outside.
Slips
Is
on the blood.
everybody going that way?
I'm gonna stay in the room in case it pops up in here.
All right, you see the two of them rush away. As you watch them rush away, as the camera kind of pans to them rushing away, and your POV, you see the big CRV like television screen go and turn on, and it starts rapidly flipping through channels, different shows and reruns playing, and then you realize that the words that are being said as it rapidly flips through these channels are actually making up perhaps some form of communication. Please, leave those. I need to get... And then it cuts to like a crazy right-wing commentator. Home! And then it starts flipping through the channels again.
Are you the little robot that we saw?
It starts to flip and turn again. Please, leave those. Need to. Escape. Need to. Hunters. They're coming back here.
Where are you?
I'm sorry. You feel this static energy behind you. The hairs on the back of your neck standing up. As you turn and you look back, you see on top of the bar the robot as he comes out of that, what looks like some kind of field or otherwise kind of technology that he was using to mask himself. And he's already slipping the bag over his shoulder, and you see him pull out a small device and point it at you. And I need you to make an agility defend as he shoots you with it. He got a 16.
Cool.
Here's my momentum.
I got a 9.
That was the highest he could possibly roll. A 9, well, that's not a crit. You're hit, you don't take any damage, but you are stunned. I'm sorry, not stunned, paralyzed. As a wave of shock runs through your body and you feel all your muscles stiffen up and you fall to the ground. You see him from, as you're stiffening up and you're shifting your eyes, you see him scurrying back out the back door with the bag.
Do we hear that?
The
As
two of
we're
you
running
run
out?
to the front, As you hit the patio, you see the car and you flash your flashlights over it, and it appears undisturbed. But as you raise your flashlight to the woods in the dark, you can see the glow of two pairs of yellow eyes watching.
I'm gonna walk up to the 626 and get my shotgun out.
So you start to walk down the steps just calmly towards the back of the car.
I'm keeping my eyes tracked on the two set of eyes, and I'm just going towards the car.
One set of eyes disappears. The other is just standing still, watching.
Can I...
Make sure I don't get flanked, Dax.
Am I at a place where I could see if, like, the eyes moved somewhere? Or
Yeah,
if they
definitely.
Just, like,
Go ahead and make a wisdom study for me. This is contested.
I'm sure they're gonna beat me because I'm not great at these.
Use momentum.
I got a 4. No, I suck at these. That would be almost a waste of momentum.
It feels like to you it changed positions, but you like almost immediately. It moved so fast you pretty much immediately lost track of where it was in the dark.
Yeah, I'll just try and keep an eye out for it. I don't know, trying to leave the woods and come towards us, I guess.
Is there a like how far is the tree line from the car?
It's like 100 feet.
Okay.
It's well, actually, I take that back. It's like 4 range bands away.
So it could probably get to me.
You feel like it's pretty fast
before I can get the shotgun up.
It's going to be tough for sure. Where's the shotgun at? Is it in the trunk?
Probably.
Do you need the key to pop the trunk right now? We can say you have that, but that's going to make it more difficult to get it before it rushes you. You're probably going to need Dax to like hit it with a shot to keep it from getting to you. Is what you're feeling like.
All right,
but it'll make a cool scene.
It'll make a dope scene. I will tell you, Dax, not very well built for combat. You know.
All right.
He's a social guy.
Then I will choose to back towards the more defensible position of the doorway.
Okay. You stop at the bottom of the patio, and you start to move up. Both of you have your pistols out.
I'm keeping them out towards at least the set of eyes.
Now you know to get to the big gun. If it's really a priority for you guys, you need to come up with some kind of plan to get this thing to be somewhere else.
Or we just all have to go to the vehicle, like, and try to get out.
Yes,
together. Yeah.
What do the two of you do? Oh, right as this happens, you guys hear what sounds like something heavy hitting the floor in the dining room. Sorry, if not like heavy, but you know what I mean. Heavy enough to make like a thumping noise.
A body heavy.
Yeah. It also sounds. You're also, now that like you're a little focused away from what's happening in front of you, you're also hearing what sounds like static from a television.
Oh, shit, Yofi.
Check on Yofi. I'm gonna just keep backing up the entryway until I can get into the doorway.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my.
I'm gonna close the door. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my gun out and just essentially just clear back towards the room that we left Yofi in.
When you close the door, you notice that the doorknob's lock core, it's like been punched out. So it's like hollow down the center of the doorknob.
All right, I'll scan the immediate room for any kind of any objects I could use to barricade the door.
Yeah, you start pulling chairs and stuff over. You also notice that there's like a Winchester rifle sitting dusty above the fireplace.
I'm gonna snatch that bad boy off.
Sure.
The fireplace and
there's no bullets.
All right.
So there's bullets somewhere in the house, maybe, but you got to find them.
All right, so I'll deal with that once I finish barricading.
You run back into the dining room and you see Yofi on the ground. She's looking stiff.
I'll check for pulse.
Yeah, no, I'll run up to her, check for pulse, and
she's definitely alive.
Okay. Yofi, I'm gonna like smack her, turn her over, smack her face a
It's
little
the
bit.
90s. You're gonna just give her a couple.
She's
of
awake. She's staring at you.
Yofi, can you move? God damn it. Shane, we're gonna need to get Yofi out of here.
You can
Is
tell
a
that
bag?
this is like a blink once for yes, blink twice
Yeah.
for no situation.
Is she
At least
okay?
at the moment.
Did you
I'm barricading the door.
blink?
You hear me dragging furniture over in front of the door.
Blink 1 for yes, blink 2 for no, Yofi. Can you blink?
Can I blink?
Yes, you can.
I'll blink.
Okay. Once. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, I
Was
think
it
you just
the
gotta
robot?
lean into your camera.
Was it the robot that did this to you?
Blink.
Okay. Did
Matt, have
we
I
have-
finished barricading enough to come into the room?
Yeah, you can come in the room whenever
was
you're
there anybody else here?
Blink. Blink.
Okay. Did
I'm
it
gonna move-
take the bag?
Blink.
I'm moving towards the back door because if I barricade the front door, I want to make sure the back door can lock.
As you're running across, you can see like an open cupboard, and you can see the other hunter near the alcove at the back door. Like you guys have walked past without checking all the rooms, and you can see his corpse in that room, and you can actually see some of the Winchester bullets like out.
Okay. I'm gonna still priority is getting that back door locked.
Sure. As you lock that back door, you notice one of the hunters shifting and looking. Its back is towards you, looking into the woods behind the back door, and then heading into the trees.
One of the whatever creatures or what it was like.
One of the hunters.
One of the hunters. Okay. I said I've got activity out here. Looks like one of the hunters just moved into the tree line,
It's
And one of
moving
them's
away
dead
from you
in the
guys.
and I'm just yelling to them from the back area. There's a dead guy in here. I'm gonna run into that room and grab some.
Wait,
ammo.
you mean human hunter or whatever those things outside are?
Yep, one of the guys we saw the other night. He's dead in here.
But no, the one you saw outside. You said you saw a hunter moving outside?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that
A human
Wait.
hunter outside, moving into the tree line.
No. I
Oh, no.
confused you.
Okay.
These that's funny. I didn't even think about that when I was doing this. But these guys are hunters, but also the one alien has called the other two aliens the hunters. You
I
saw
got that.
one of those aliens looking in the trees behind the house and walking away from you guys.
Creature outside, dead guy inside.
Got it. Well,
Is
we're
Yofi
gonna
back?
need to get out to the car. I think we're gonna need to carry Yofi out of here.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem to be recovering.
Blink.
Can I like check her? Is there like
You know, if you
any-
make a brawn endurance test for me.
are there any
It's
like
target number
needles
8.
or anything on her that I would think might be like
You haven't noticed
shocking
anything.
her?
It's a target number of 8.
Is
That's
this
the
like a
best I
bolt
can
action
do.
or a lever action? Like a model
It's
9.
like this is like a cowboy Winchester.
So yeah, Winchester Model 94.
Yeah.
I'm loading it up.
Is there any way I can help Yofi with this one? Trying to talk her.
You could next
Back
time
out?
she tries, but she
Okay.
already rolled and failed. So for
Okay.
now, you've got a paralyzed Yofi you need to protect. Are you guys carrying her back towards the entrance?
Yeah.
So as you guys reach the entrance door and you pull it open, you know, like trying to make sure you don't slip on all the blood that's across the hallway, you exit out the door and you see that your car still sitting where it was, but the trunk is open now. You see shifting behind it, and then you see the other alien hunter peek out silently. And as the trunk closes, you see it lift the shotgun in the air and cock the barrel.
Can I fire?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him. That's mine.
And we are in combat.
Lever action. Lever. Cowboy gun
No.
aim. God damn it! Pull her back inside. Now the other thing could use a shotgun. All right, I'm attacking. Deal with the attack. D8.
And this wasn't even the Morton Ranch. This isn't even the place that's supposed to go down tonight.
Yeah,
You gotta get to the Morton Ranch by midnight, though, apparently.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
a fun fight.
I got an 8. Oh wait,
Oh,
hold on,
yeah.
I have to put this. Never mind. I got a 9 to 11.
11. Oh,
11
attack roll.
hits. The Winchester rifle sinks into the alien's chest. It is 3 points of damage. The alien takes 1 because it has 2 armor. And then it's going to take the initiative. Where would you like to move after you fire before it does that?
I will try to leap to cover if I can.
Do you want to like dive back inside?
Yeah, if I could dive back inside, then I'm doing that.
You dive back inside. You're getting ready to push up the barricades when they follow you in. It's going to take the initiative. I'm going to take the initiative with it. Okay. Where were you as this was happening, Josh? Had you gotten outside next to him, or were you inside?
No, I would have been inside still, probably hanging back till he gave the all clear, and then hearing the gun, it was obviously not all clear.
You see,
So
as you're rushing back in after firing, you see it shift with the shotgun and train it across, and then it's almost like it hesitates as it aims the shotgun at you as you reach the door, and it shifts down, and you see it go, and then it repeats back to you in your voice, mine, and then it basically just starts speed walking towards the steps. You slam the door shut, it double moves up to the steps, and it's outside the door pushing. And you can see your barricade shifting.
I had to get in the trunk. I couldn't get in the trunk, but it could get it.
Well, you did notice that the doorknob to the house was punched through.
I was going to say, they probably punched through the lock on the...
No, it wasn't punched through like a fist.
Oh.
It was like exact, like something clean drilled or clean punched something sharp through the hole, the keyhole, and just knocked the whole core out. It was like a surgical strike that opened the door, not like brute force.
So the shotgun, I mean, the lever action still did 3 damage too, so it's still, it's putting down the same damage as the shotgun. But
yep, it is.
I'll scramble back to my feet. Like, what are you doing, Dex?
Really quick to end its turn, it's standing there for a moment, pushing on the door, staring at all of you through the glass, and then you see it look up, and it just free jumps out of you.
Is it the cabin or the house 1-story or 2-story?
It's 2 stories. You guys haven't cleared anything upstairs. You don't even know what the upstairs looks like.
Exactly. We need to drag.
There might be an attic above the upstairs too.
We need a more defensible position. So
is it back to?
It's it's back to your guys' turn. So either one of you can do something now.
Okay. I'm going to use my deed to try to assist Yofi in her next recovery test. I'm going to put her down, kind of leaning up against the wall, and I'm going to kind of lightly slap her cheek and shake her a little bit and go, Yofi, you need to break out of this or we're all going to die here. Do you understand?
I'm going to let that just trigger Yofi trying. I'm going to let that just trigger Yofi trying again right now. So Yofi, make a brawn endurance. The normal target number is 8. You're making it easy.
I make it easy, and you get to reroll 1s. Use momentum, Chris, and make it a 2.
You can't fail.
Or 3, I mean.
It's not.
Yeah, 2.
It would make it a momentum? 2. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, momentum. I can't fail then.
All right, Yofi.
Can you crit?
Yofi, as your turn starts.
Matt, Can I also just remind you,
That's
I have
six.
Blasphemy with my gun mastery, so my attack did 4 points of damage, not 3.
Okay, noted. Did you crit?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say it's kind of like you crit anyways because I let you do that on your turn. Dax, after you do that and you see Yofi starting to shake it off a little bit, the effects of the weapon wearing off, where do you want to move to before your turn ends?
I'll move to kind of, I guess, you said I saw it jump upwards. Can I try and get a angle, try and find the stairs and see if I can't get an angle where I can have my gun pointed on it?
You got it. Cool. I'm taking the initiative. You hear a scamper and creaks across the shingles of the old house. And then it goes silent. Yofi, you're up.
So, what's happening now?
Well, we have an alien with Shane's shotgun, probably in the house upstairs somewhere.
Excellent. Do we know where the stairs are?
I was just thinking the same
I got
thing.
an eye
Yofi.
on him right now.
I'm going to creep up to the stairwell with the rifle and just kind of make sure if anything comes down the stairwell, I'll take a shot at it. So.
Okay.
I will just try and listen out for where we heard the creaking, like where it might be upstairs.
Make a wisdom study for me against a target number of 12.
Oh, 8.
Okay. Yofi, you watch as both of them aim down the stairs. You kind of back up slowly, feeling the life coming back to your limbs, trying to collect yourself and everything that happened, that interaction, the apology through the TV before you were shot. And then your ears perk softly. And just for a brief moment, all the instincts that you were born with, that nagging at the back of your head that you've always had, your intelligence telling you things, you realize, of course it knows they're going to watch the stairs. And as your turn ends, I'm going to take his third turn, because he's a solo boss.
He's
So he
coming
gets-
down the fire place.
Santa.
The floor falls out from the bedroom above the dining room. Yofi, make an agility to defend test for me. This is
Beautiful.
contested.
If it's a, hold on, I have Heart of the Party, which I've repeated twice. You both, if you're within one range band of me,
You
get
are
a +2 bonus to your defense rolls.
Awesome.
good.
That is really cool.
+2 bonus?
Yeah, one range band, 2 bonus.
So 14.
You just barely leap to the side as the creature lands its first attack on the turn, missing you. And then it's going to raise its shotgun, and it's going to try to shoot Shane in the back of his leg.
You also get a +2, Shane.
Thank you, sir.
I tried to make my guy super supportive all around
Makes sense.
without doing any healing.
That's a 7.
7? All right. You swing to the side. You, as the two of you are reacting, and then you feel a stinging pain as the shotgun rings out and a cluster of spread shot enters your leg.
Pull my leg off.
You take 4 points of damage from that.
Ooh.
I am
Out.
down.
He crashes into the rail and he sinks to the ground. The creature shifts and looks at the two of you, and then it breaks the shotgun over its leg, and it says in Shane's voice, "Mine." Started the next round, and it went last. So you guys get to go first.
I dropped a rifle.
I mean, yeah, I don't think I really have much of a way that I can hurt this thing if it has 2 armor. Just throwing that out there.
Well, it dropped down like right next to me, right?
Yeah, it's like standing right by you.
Well, I see it shoot Shane and then break the gun. Mind if I go?
Yeah, go for it. And then it yells, "Mine."
Predator me.
I'm gonna have. Is it looking at like between me and Dax, or what's it doing right now?
It looks like it's getting ready to massacre the room. You can't tell where it's going to go next, though. But it's definitely intending to kill all of you. Don't forget the things you discovered when you were experimenting.
Who has the liquid nitrogen?
Probably
You.
in the car.
It's probably in the car.
It's probably in the car.
It's either you or it's in the car. Those are really the 2 options.
But don't forget, when you packed the big tank in the back of the car, you guys put it in the thing, like that spare tire thing. So it probably didn't see it when it opened the trunk and it got the shotgun.
That's true.
The problem is getting to the car and getting it.
Go, guys, just go for it.
I'm gonna look to Dax, and then like
Also,
wave a
Dax-
hand to you, Dax. Like go out to the car, or go help Shane, something like that. I'm just waving my hand at you, and then looking at the creature. Hey, you can speak, right? And I'm holding my gun up, like to the ceiling, so I'm not aiming at it anymore and just backing away slowly. You can speak, right?
It shifts and it looks at you. Its voice turns to yours. You can speak, right?
I'll take that as a mimicry. Do you understand it, though?
Do you understand me, though?
I do.
I do.
I'm gonna be slowly backing away from it to like give an opening for Dax to.
It's
move
shifting
around
its
if
attention to her.
Focusing on me.
It is. Alright, I'm taking the initiative. Although technically, you could stop this.
Yeah, use the momentum, run outside. Go.
Okay.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
You know what? I'm going to use a momentum, and then...
It costs 2, so you're going to be out after this until I
Do
start
it.
using it.
Do it.
Hold on. I have the... You and your party use momentum from your party's momentum pool. You can choose to keep that momentum instead of passing it to the narrator.
You could do that, and that would save both momentum.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do keep it rolling and save our 2 momentum while also using them.
Clutch.
Nice.
All right,
And
what
then-
are you doing? You rush out to the car.
And then I'm going to check where we hid the liquid nitrogen and see if it's still there.
Both tanks are there.
Sweet. I'm going to grab, I guess, one of the tanks.
Sure.
Since there's 2 hunters, I don't really want to blow both tanks accidentally on one of these things. And I'm going to run back into the house.
I'm going to say that getting it out and everything and starting back, you're like going to be at the porch area as you end your turn. So you're not quite inside yet. So there's going to be some stuff that happens. And then when we get around to your next turn, your character's going to kind of have to assess it as he's getting back inside.
Okay, cool.
All right. Now I'm going to take the initiative. And it stalks slowly, using barely any of its movement to move up to you, Yofi.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
That's a brawn defend. You don't have the +2 right now. He's just out of range.
Damn. If only I had the points, I could have bought it a third time.
5.
I rolled snake eyes.
Oh,
So technically you passed by 1.
Oh,
You dodge to the side as it lurches towards you.
There's no need for that.
You dodge to the side, its claws go through the glass window, shattering it out in a burst, and it shifts towards you. There's need for that. And it's going to stalk after you again and attempt to grapple you again.
That's just rude.
It's got 2. It's got 2 actions. It's just our deeds. That's just how it rolls. It's a solo boss.
Be shifty,
Ooh.
Chris.
12.
Be shifty, Yofi.
That's my
It
max.
roars in frustration as you dodge out of its way again, continuing to keep it busy. That is going to force our friend Shane's turn. Shane, I need you to make a brawn or resolve in endurance against a target number of 3.
Just don't roll snake eyes, brother.
Mm-hmm. Uh, 10.
All right. You are, you remove 1 wound. You're kind of coming to now as you're pulling yourself up the steps a little bit. And you can tell that as it is right now, you cannot put weight on your foot.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay seated on the steps then and fish for the gun.
Yeah, you're fishing for the gun. Fortunately, you can't grab it this turn. It is going to take 1 more turn. And this time, it is going to reach, it stoops down and it grabs some of the shattered glass and it lurches forward, attempting to like sink the glass into your chest. It's going to try this twice. So this could be an agility or a brawn and defend.
Agility, please.
Yeah. I got a 6 on my first one.
First one is 16.
Yeah, which is a crit.
Oh, a crit.
So I'm gonna say that you just dodge both the attacks as you're back.
Nice.
But it's back to you like out of the junction room and like into the dining room. So it's like separated you from them. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next round.
I think I'll start the next round, guys, and run in there with the fucking liquid nitrogen.
If I can get the rifle, I probably got the best shot at hitting
You
it.
rush inside with the liquid nitrogen. What are you doing?
And-
You're gonna like shout and then throw it in the air at it?
Yeah, pretty much.
And just hope that Shane hits it. I like this. I think that you guys should. I think that you guys should take these turns together. To do that, you would technically have to steal
Steal it?
You would have to steal it, but I think you guys should do it.
I think
Yeah, I'm all for it.
All right, so go ahead and make your attack roll, and because you guys are doing it together, I'm going to say that the target number to hit it would be 10, but now it's 7.
Okay. Are we? So is he making an attack roll, or are we both
you're
making
just
one?
you're just using your deed to throw it in the air, and because you shouted it at him, you dropped it.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. That's my
17
help
to
with
hit.
it, essentially.
There's an explosion and a rush of cold air that, as the tank blows, and you see it over the back of the creature. It screeches as it sinks to the floor, and you see immediately its body starts freezing over. Its skin having almost like a allergic reaction to the cold and the nitrogen. It shifts, and as it does, you see it's still lurching towards Yofi, slashing at her as like underneath its like knee area pulls away because it's hardening. It's like literally like tearing itself off of its lower legs to try to get at her still. That is 7 points of cold damage. However, the creature, weakened without armor, is still trying to lurch at her because it is not dead.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna attack Yofi. And I'm gonna spend momentum on this attack.
Okay.
It's
we have
messed
a
up.
momentum
He
loop?
really wants to kill Yofi.
Yeah, do we have momentum left?
No, we spent it to do our two dudes together.
Yeah, I'm about to
You
give you
just
one
spent
back
it.
because I'm using momentum on this, but you don't have enough to steal. All right. Oh my god, my high roll is a 6.
Come on, you can do it, Yofi.
10.
You
Yeah.
dodge. Yofi, you're up. You want to try to gun
Return
this guy
fire.
down as he kneels in front of you? What do you want to do?
Shoot this bastard.
Has it like started to harden up like the other samples from the liquid
Yes.
nitrogen? Yeah, I'll aim for like the hardened spots to try and like crack it, like
Okay.
like the end of T2.
Yeah. Go ahead and make your,
Blast him
your
off.
attack roll.
Let me see. What is my attack roll? I don't make attacks in any game ever, usually. So let's see.
You really have not made a combat character at all since I started playtesting this.
He is not. Well, you made attack rolls with your sword with Philium.
That's true. So let's see. I have a. The gun
Usually
would
I
be
give them
agility.
puzzles to work on that.
Mm-hmm.
My pistol is agility, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
agility and attack.
Yeah.
And I think you add your agility
I have a
to it because we all got the
+3.
weapon training
Yeah.
feature.
Oof. That is. Well, +3 is 9.
This is definitely difficult for it. 9. Low roll was a 7. Yofi, how do you want to do this?
Yes.
Ez is like still swiping. She's dodging around and backing up, avoiding attacks, and then just take a shot at the leg. As it's like still staggering around from that, finds the purchase in one of the more frozen bits and shatters it to pieces.
The Talbot farmhouse goes quiet as all of you stand in the central chamber.
I can't stand.
Sorry. As 2 of you stand and 1 of you wheezes from the steps, all of you staring at an alien corpse. And I think that's where we should take our break.
Quick question.
Yes.
Does this alien creature trigger do no harm?
When you kill it, I think so.
Okay. Technically, I do 2 damage with my pistol.
It was enough. It had 1 life left and no armor because it was freezing.
So I'm gonna... When I remove...
You take sanity damage from that?
Yeah.
Whenever you cause another creature to gain 1 or more wounds to your health, you take an equal number of wounds to your sanity.
Mm.
So that would be 2, but I had sharpened mind with mental defenses, so if I would gain 1 or more wounds to my sanity, I gain 1 less. So I gain 1 wound to my sanity.
Nice.
Oh man.
Okay.
That was great, guys.
Well
That was
done,
like-
Matt. Too. I like just turned over my shoulder because I thought I heard something behind me in my office. I was like, what the hell is that?
Good.
That was fun.
Good. That was good. All right, let's take like 10, 15, and then we'll come back and we'll do a little bit more before we call it a night.
Okay. All right, Yofi, I need you to go check on Shane. He got hit.
Is outside clear? My medical kit's in the car.
I can't believe that.
It should be. There was nothing that attacked me when I went out there, at least, but I'll cover you.
I'll cautiously go outside, like checking corners out to the car.
You move your way to the car. He covers from the porch. Shane, what are you doing? Just hissing.
Yeah, I'm just kind of holding my leg, trying to. Maybe I take my belt off and wrap it around my leg to stop the bleeding.
Okay.
I'm listening upstairs.
You grab the medical kit. Bring it back inside. Nothing interrupts you.
Okay. And I'll go up to Shane. All right. This is absolutely going to hurt, but I need to get a look. I'm gonna roll his pant leg up or tear it away, whatever's
Probably
easier.
gonna need to tear it away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
you've
say
got
if you have a med kit, you probably have a hefty pair of scissors that can cut
Yeah.
through.
you've got
jeans.
like a baker's dozen of spread shot rounds to pull out of this guy's the back of this guy's leg if you want him to like really be able to like he could probably grit it out, but at the very least you're gonna need to splint him.
Good thing I didn't put the solid slugs into the shotgun.
Well, I think
you'd have no leg below your knee.
we're gonna need you to be cognizant still. Here, I pull out like a strip of gauze from the kit. Bite down on this.
Hold on. I'm going to run out to the kitchen and open up a couple cabinets. I'm sure they got some kind of liquor or something in here. Whiskey, vodka.
Whatever you want to find.
Okay. Yeah, I'll find some. These guys seem like whiskey guys. I'll find a bottle of whiskey and bring it back out and pop off the cork top of it and go, all right, you're probably going to want this, Shane. I'm going to hold out the bottle to him.
He'll take a real long drag of it and then put the rest of it on his leg.
Well, don't use all of it.
Yeah, he'll set it down on the ground.
Yeah, and I'll get to work.
Go ahead and make a wits coordination test. I think
I would like to help her with fixing.
I think that any bonuses that you would get to knowledge or coordination tests involving medical stuff would kick in here. And the highest target number for this is 16.
Does this count as a medicine test?
Yes.
Because those are
Does
easy.
it say that on the language?
Those are easy with my medical kit.
That. Okay. So that's gonna the highest target number is 16. That's gonna drop it by 3.
Okay.
And then I drop it by another 3.
That's gonna drop it by 3. But I'm gonna make you say something in character if you want to get that trigger. So be thinking of something because I'm gonna throw it to you in a second. That'll make it a 10.
Okay.
That'll make it a 10 without using momentum.
And I get bonuses. Anything from my knowledge bonuses, you said?
Yeah, I think you'd get your knowledge bonus. I'm giving you your knowledge bonuses here.
My
too.
biology knowledge bonus.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that could apply here. He's like, I don't even need to use the momentum. I can hit this easy. Yofi expertly gets to work.
I mean, I have a very
roll.
good chance without using momentum.
Yeah,
I have
that's
a
fair.
plus
Do it.
4.
Do it up. Yeah, so you
I can
really
only
roll
prevent
6.
him from getting our used momentum once per long or short rest, so...
Oh, well, I got
That was really
9.
cool.
You got it.
plus
You didn't
4.
crit, but you got it. All right,
So 13.
Shane. Shane, what was your move speed?
My movement speed was, I have agility at 2, so it was a 2.
For until you take your next long rest, it's 1.
Okay.
It's fair.
And you're like, but you're like splinted up, and all the shrapnel is out of your good leg.
Damn, that was my good leg. Now that's up for debate. Thanks, Yofi.
Yep, that's gonna suck for a while. But you should be okay to
I
walk.
just wanted to give your other leg a chance to be the good leg again.
Did that
Did we know he had
kill anything?
a bad leg?
Yeah, you can remove another wound. You guys are technically short resting here, so you could do. You're spending a little time here, so I'll let you short rest here for the context of this story. So anybody who wanted to try to remove some wounds could do it here.
I feel like I'm busy.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I'm gonna say, I don't have any wounds to treat
This guy.
myself. Because, I mean, if I took a wound, I'm going down. I got 1 fucking hit point.
Yeah, all of these aliens are deadly to all of you.
Yeah. I'm a support character, man. But that does mean I get my,
You're in over your
Preventing-
heads, which is
that means I
probably
get
what
my
you
keep
guys
it
should be
rolling
discussing
back.
next. Because right now you know that the other alien is moving through the trees after the one that was in the house. And they are headed in the direction of the Morton farm. So what's the plan? Because you have a moment to discuss it now.
All right, that other alien is headed off towards the Morton farm. That
That's where
robot
we
wanted
needed
us
to
to
go.
meet it at the Morton farm at midnight, and the cops are apparently trying to cordon off the Morton farm to make it so that nobody can get there.
I'm not going to be moving pretty quick to the forest.
Do these
Ow.
hunters have like an ATV or anything around the house
Yeah, I was thinking
that we could
Yeah,
like,
there was,
drive
like,
through the woods?
There was an ATV outside. It's a 2-seater. So it's going to be a cramped 3-seater. But there's only one of
Anything's a 3-seater if you're brave enough.
Yeah, can we bring up a wagon of some kind?
One
them. Yeah,
person on the handlebars, two
you could
people in
attach like a
seat.
work wagon to it if you wanted to just have somebody sit in the wagon.
Yeah, let's try and do that. Then we can just ride
Shane
over
in the
there.
wagon.
Yep.
As you see the two of them hooking them up, Yofi, you move back inside and you're collecting your things, and you have this brief moment where you feel kind of like this, almost like headache, and you hear a voice. Creek, they fucking killed one already. When was the last time that happened? I'm throwing to you.
Yeah, make sure that you load that other can of liquid nitrogen into the wagon with me.
Mm-hmm.
For my short rest, I rolled a 4, so I'm back,
Okay.
though.
All right, cool. Creek?
The last time was... I don't know.
Well, none of it matters anyways if they don't make the right decision in the end.
It isn't very often, though.
It isn't. We should make some popcorn.
We should. You seem to enjoy it. And it makes fun noises.
Exactly. I think they call it that asthma. The voices trail off, Yuffie.
Asthma is quite nice.
Yuffie.
Are these two around or are they outside? That was just what I was
Like watching
focusing on.
them, they're like a few feet away.
And neither of them are reacting to the voices.
I'm using the rifle as a cane, kind of. It's like,
I'm going to posture like I'm about to say something and then just shake my head.
You guys have everything hooked up?
Got the extra liquid nitrogen tank.
how much ammo did I recover from the dead hunter in the room?
Do you guys want to scuttle the house to see what you can find supply-wise before you leave?
That might be smart.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make a collective wisdom study. You
I would
could
like
you could use wisdom study on this. I'd let you use brawn athletics on this. I'd let you use wisdom coordination on this as well. That's a weird one.
Wisdom coordination.
Could I help them out with it? Is this a group check, or is
This
this
is a group
we're just-
check. I want you in on this. You're not
Oh,
helping
okay.
today. You scuttle in the house. Like, think about it like as a character.
I'm brawn
Like,
coordination.
in this situation, you would probably
Character.
trust yourself to be able to help find things in this house, right? Like as a character.
Maybe I might be directing people to look in
No,
places
I don't think
too.
you would
with-
be.
I think you're just trying to use that as much as possible, which is
Fine, I like that, but
I think like you're like 3 cops doing cop things right now. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I contributed a lot.
What was
I
Shane-
rolled it.
Shane is brawn coordinating, so I'm throwing things around the house as I look for shit.
Yeah, you can use brawn coordination if you want. You're
I
like
use
literally,
wisdom.
you're like literally pulling out all the drawers.
Yep. 9 on my roll.
Okay, that's 11. Yofi.
I got a 4.
Okay. 15. You find another. So you get the gun Winchester reloaded, and you've got another 3 reloads.
Okay.
You guys also find a bottle of painkillers.
Oh.
Mechanically, taking one of these would increase your wound threshold by 1 for like an hour. And I'm gonna say there's 3 of them.
Okay. I'll hand one
What
to each of
kind
them and go.
Painkillers we talking about? Is this the good stuff?
This is the good stuff.
Oh.
Ah, these guys had their hands on some good stuff.
You
what's
also find enough alcohol to make a couple like Molotov cocktails if you wanted to, I guess.
But heat affects these things in a not good for us way.
It does
Well,
tend to make them.
I don't know that they would be able to control themselves based on what we see, but it could just be because that was a
Sample.
sample off by itself.
It couldn't hurt to have
I'm
it.
just worried it's going to be one of those things like, did you ever see that movie Evolution, where when they got hit with the
yeah.
fire,
I
they
don't
just.
think that movie's out yet, actually.
Oh yeah, shit! I forgot we were back in the. I forgot we were back. How far back we were.
I do love
They're
Evolution.
gonna make a. They're
I
gonna
don't
make a
think
movie
Evolution-
of it
yeah.
someday.
Evolution's not for like another 13 years or something like that.
Yeah, shit. I forgot the time zone we were in.
I heard rumors of a script going around, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do
Dinosaurs
kick around
get
that
up
one.
scales,
It's
right?
gonna be good.
Anything else you guys would like to do in the house before you leave?
I don't think so.
We've now seen essentially 3 different types of aliens, right? We saw the glowy guy, we saw the lizard with the spines,
Is there a landline?
and now we've seen the
The-
robot. Are these
Yeah.
hunters?
The hunters are the kind of like the lizard with the spines. That's why
Okay.
I said that you saw like the spines and the glowing eyes and stuff.
Right. And now we've seen the robot, though. So that's like 3 different kinds of beings that shouldn't necessarily be here.
You're not sure what the glowing guy was. So I feel like you probably haven't gotten enough evidence to know if the glowing guy was even a guy or like an image or something like that, or like something in a disguise. So the glowing guy is kind of up in the air. Like it could probably be either one of these aliens, or it could be something
Or it
all
could
on
be
its
something
own.
else.
Actually, we called this in to DPR, let them know that we took out an alien, and if we don't
Yeah.
come back,
Yes. I'll go hop on the car phone and call.
Dax,
Mhm.
you hop down in the seat and you turn to the car phone, and just briefly you see what looks like you see just briefly on like the radio digital dial, you see the words like in where it would project like a
Song
radio
title or
station name
radio
or
station.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Instead you see words pop up just very, very briefly that say increased difficulty.
Is there a no option?
No, it just like flashes and goes away. You have no, like, as your character, you've got like no fucking idea what you've never seen it do anything like that before. That's not something you're briefed on.
As a player, I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna look at that very weirdly, and then I'm gonna pick up the car phone and try and call Miles.
No signal.
Huh.
hey, use the
That's not
landline.
great.
Out.
Yeah, I'll go inside and I'll try to call. I mean, they don't like non-secure lines, but I got no other option.
No signal.
This guy's phone service sucks.
So there's no
They probably cut the phone.
phone signals anymore. That shouldn't affect the car phone, though.
Creatures are awfully smart.
Well, I did do something with the trunk. Maybe it messed with the car in ways we don't understand yet.
And this is going to sound crazy. I also saw briefly flash on the radio when I got in the car, where, you know, it normally shows the station. I saw it briefly flash, increase difficulty.
Now who's crazy? I just pointed at him.
I've never... I mean...
Like a
maybe,
video
but
game?
now the car phone's not working. I've never seen that before, that message before. And the car phone has never not worked before.
I got a Sega for Christmas, so the only time I see the increased difficulties in video games, man. It's in a video game.
It did not give me an option to say no.
Joy.
Well,
I think somebody's screwing with us again.
Have you had any more visions of this being a simulation of some kind?
visions, no. I heard their voices again.
Did they say anything odd that might account for this?
Well, they seemed impressed that we killed whatever that thing is.
Hmm.
And then they were getting popcorn.
Popcorn sounds nice.
So, like they're watching a movie?
I guess.
Or a movie. Great.
Well, we have to track through the woods. So, we should
Yes.
probably get going.
Agreed. Everybody take one of these painkillers. I know they're illegal, but you might need them in the very near future.
Oh, I got these when I blew my knee out in college.
I'd say that would actually help you out quite a bit right now, Shane.
Thanks.
Agreed.
I popped one. Can I move normally, or still I'm at reduced speed?
You're still at reduced speed till you long rest.
Still limping.
I'm gonna wait to pop mine until we get a little bit closer to the Morton Ranch.
Okay.
Same.
As you're all sitting there having that conversation and you're about to gun the car to drive away and you're thinking about that, like, being in a simulation, all three of you, very, very faintly, hear a voice. Did one of them just say that they were in a simulation, Creek? Did you hear that right? Did I hear that right? Did you hear that right? Did one of us hear that right?
Did anybody else just hear that?
We both heard that.
What the hell?
Wait, are they reacting to us right now?
No, they couldn't be reacting to us.
Are
They
those the
can't
voices you've been hearing,
hear us.
Yofi?
I can hear you, robot voice.
See, that felt like he was reacting to you, Greek.
Well,
I'm
that
looking
Are
at
these
is
the voices
just
that you've been
rude.
hearing?
Yeah, that's them.
I turned the volume down on the stereo. It's not coming from that?
This is so cool. We've never gotten to do this before, Creek.
Does this
Computer.
mean we can influence them?
I mean, yeah, technically. Let's test it. Let's test it. I am the God voice.
God?
You, Dax, punch Yofi in the face.
Why?
I look over at Dax.
Oh, I guess we still have to convince them to do things. They won't just listen to us, Creek. That's not as
You know I can hear everything that you're saying right now, right?
Could you give us a moment down there?
We are having a private conversation.
It's not private.
It's really not, though.
You know what? Let's turn off their ears. All of you go deaf. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay. I think we get to activate the self-actualization protocol. I know we've never gotten to do it before, but it is a pretty big red button. And I'm just saying I think we should press it.
Yes.
She flips
Together.
this plastic case,
And she hovers her hand over it.
I hover my hand next to hers.
Self-actualization protocol activate. Each
Slam
of your
the button down.
Yeah, they slam the button down together. Each of you have your hearing come back, and I need each of you to roll a d10 for me.
Oh no, I rolled a 1.
8.
8.
I rolled a 1.
Dax,
Mhm.
you get to add to your character sheet the core feature for Elementalist.
Ooh,
What?
I liked that a lot.
Jane,
Mhm.
you get to add to your character the core feature from you said you got a 1, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is tough. You get to add a core feature from Legendary Relic. We'll have to talk about that more before we play next.
Okay.
And Yofi, you get to add the core feature from Psionic. And as the self-actualization protocol activates on this facility simulation, we're going to close our session for the night. And next session, we'll see if you can pass the facilities test or not.
I think we got this.